Wondering what the best controller for the PlayStation is? Well, it just so happens that Sony made it themselves. The classic controller that comes with the console is about as well-rounded as it can get. The balance of quality, price, and perfect compatibility with PlayStation games are enough to make it the winner. But that's not to say there aren't other controllers that may prove to be better for you or that can stand out as a superior option in specific games. You'll find racing wheels can give you a profoundly improved experience in driving games, and the same can be said of fight sticks in many fighting games. Some controllers' unique shapes can also improve your experience, as they may be a better fit for your hands, giving you long-term comfort that the standard controller might not offer. And if you're looking ahead to the PlayStation 5, you can take some comfort in knowing that current PlayStation 4 controllers will work with the new console. However, Sony has confirmed that they'll only work with PlayStation 4 games, so you'll need new controllers to play PlayStation 5 games. That said, most PlayStation 4 controllers also make great options for PC gaming, making for a still sound investment. Keep in mind that most manufacturers are leaning towards producing controllers for PlayStation 5 now, so if you like these options, be sure to get them before they're gone. The controllers listed below are the best you can get for PlayStation. So, are you interested to know more about these controllers? Keep an eye on the video. Welcome back to another exciting video from Tech and Large Life. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon and never miss an update. Let's get started. Number 5. Victrix Pro FS. Best PlayStation Fight Stick. Fight pads and regular controllers are good for fighting games, but nothing quite beats a tried and true arcade fight stick. You just get a lot more precision out of a stick that's meant to be maneuvered by your whole hand rather than just your thumb. Even better, a fight stick puts all the buttons at your literal fingertips, so you never have to move your thumb from one action to the next. And our favorite for the PlayStation 4 happens to be the Victrix Pro FS. It's also the perfect fight stick for the PlayStation 5 too. The Victrix Pro FS is a tank. It's built on sturdy metal chassis that immediately makes it stand out from the crowd, not to mention the purple glow that emanates from each side. Aside from the metal frame, you'll find all quality Sanwa parts here, from the 8 front buttons to the stick. There are plenty of options for customizations with programmable buttons and an easy access store for component tinkering. You can really make this fight stick your own, but it does come with a heftier price tag. Number 4. Hori Fighting Commander. Best PlayStation Fighting Controller. The Hori Fighting Commander is a wired controller for those of you who specialize in 2D fighting games. It offers a wider design than the standard controller along with the necessary 6-button layout. This puts your standard thumb buttons alongside R1 and R2 for some solid thumb mashing action, though you still get R1, R2, L1 and L2 on the shoulders as well. Since the Hori Fighting Commander only has a D-pad, it also includes a toggle so you can switch it to function as the left or right analog stick as well. And thanks to lengthy 10-foot cable, you'll be able to take this controller with you to tournaments. Number 3. Horipad FPS Plus. Best Xbox-style PlayStation controller. As marvelous as the DualShock 4 design is, the control layout just isn't quite right for some of us. Having to reach all the way over to use the left thumbstick, which, let's be honest, we're using a hell of a lot more than the D-pad can get to be a strain. The right thumbstick placement is decent since we switch between it and the action buttons often enough. Fortunately, Hori saw the problem and offered up the Horipad FPS Plus. As the name suggests, this controller is well geared for FPS games, as it uses the Xbox-style, asymmetrical thumbstick layout. So, if you, like many other gamers, switched from Xbox to PlayStation 4, this controller will let your hands feel a bit more at home. You'll still get all the controls you need for PlayStation 4 games, of course, but Hori has built in a turbo function. There's even a special target button on the backside that you can use to drop your aim sensitivity for fine precision, or map to a frequently used controller quick melee, perhaps. This controller is also wired, meaning there should be reduced input latency. Number 2. Nakin Revolution Pro 3. Best third-party PlayStation controller. Sony makes great controllers for its platforms, but it's not the only company that does so. Nakin has a strong reputation for building quality controllers, and that's on full display with the Nakin Revolution Pro 3. This controller will be right at home in any gamer's hands, and if you're a fan of Xbox controllers, this has similar offset analog sticks. The Nakin Revolution Pro 3 runs on a wired connection, but it uses USB-C, so you won't have to find an old and feeble micro USB cable to rely on. Plus, you get the reduced input latency a wired connection offers. The controller has optional weights that can go into its handles to let you get your desired feel, and even an RGB ring around the right joystick for some stylish flair. But where the pro in the name really comes in is the rear buttons nestled into the handles, providing you with shortcuts that won't require you to take your thumbs off the analog sticks. Number 1. Sony DualShock 4. Best PlayStation Controller. Sony may have let Microsoft take the lead in the controller design contest for a little while, but when it introduced the DualShock 4, it had a winner in its hand. The DualShock 4 moved the controller's design forward in a way Sony hasn't done before with the PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3 controllers. Though the DualShock 4 may now be superseded by the DualSense controller for the PlayStation 5, that doesn't mean that his old stalwart doesn't still have its place. Whether you're still playing on a PlayStation 4 or playing backward-compatible games on the PlayStation 5, the DualShock 4 controller is up to the task. Its thick, rounded grips offer a favorable hold even for larger hands. The triggers on the DualShock 4 have plenty of surface area and offer just enough resistance without making your fingers sore. With vibration feedback, you'll be feeling all the intense actions in your game. Better yet, thanks to Bluetooth support, the DualShock 4 also works just as well as a phone controller without needing any extra accessories. That's all for today. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.